In question number 23, exercise 6.5, they are saying prove that the volume of the largest cone that can be inscribed in a sphere of radius capital R is 8 by 27 of the volume of sphere. So if I'll talk about to show volume of largest cone is equivalent to 8 by 27 of volume of sphere. Now I have made the figure. This is your sphere, this is your cone. Radius is given, for the cone is r, and for the sphere I have taken, for the, they are saying capital R for the sphere. So sphere is capital R, so that's why I'm taking this is as small r. So small r and h will be the height of the cone. So r and h will be the radius and height of the cone. And if I'll talk about radius r, this is already given, radius of sphere. Now what you need to do, volume of the cone, if I'll talk about volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r square h. Okay, if I'll talk about the height of the cone, height of the cone will be what? R plus this length. Okay, let's suppose I am taking A, B, C, D. So R is given. What will be the length for this? By using Pythagoras theorem, r square minus r square under root will give you AB. So this is r plus AB. So r plus r square minus r square you will be getting as h. So therefore volume will be 1 by 3 pi r square r plus under root r square minus r square. So 1 by 3 pi r square r plus 1 by 3 pi r square minus r square. So dv by dr, you will be getting 2 by 3 pi r r, and you will be getting here 2 by 3 pi r under root r square minus r square plus 1 by 3 pi r square. After taking this derivative, I am getting 2 r square minus r square 1 upon 2 root, and this is by chain rule. So I am getting 2 by 3 pi r r, 2 by 3 pi r under root r square minus r square minus 1 by 3 pi r cube upon r square minus r square. This 2 will become cancelled out. So after doing this, I am getting 2 by 3 pi r r, 2 pi r, while taking LCM, what I am getting, r square minus r square. So basically I am taking last two term LCM. So this is 3 r square minus r square. So I am getting pi r cube. So I am getting 2 by 3 pi r r plus 2 pi r r square minus 3 pi r cube upon 3 r square minus r square. Now after doing this, I need to calculate d square v upon dr square. So it will become 2 pi r upon 3. This is 1. After that, apply here the question rule. So 3 into r square minus r square, 2 pi r square minus 9 pi r square. So calculation you need to take care. 2 pi r square minus 3 pi r cube 1 upon that 6 r square minus r square, and this will become minus 2r. So after that, this will become upon square will be 9 r square minus r square. Okay, take the LCM of the numerator. So finally I am getting 2 by 3 pi r, sorry this is individually, plus 9 r square minus r square, 2 pi r square minus 9 pi r square, plus 2 pi r square plus 3 pi r4. So upon this into this will give you 27 r square minus r square, 1 plus 1 by 2 will give you 3 by 2. Now calculate dv by dr. I have already calculated the double derivative. So dv by dr will give you what? dv by dr is given to you basically 2 by 3 pi r is given plus 2 pi r square minus 3 pi r cube upon 3 r square minus r square, which is equivalent to 0. So basically after solving I will be getting 2r 3r square minus 2r square upon r square minus r square. So 2r r square minus r square, 3r square minus 2r square. So on squaring both sides I am getting 4r square minus r square. This is 3r square minus 2r square whole square. So I will be getting 4r4 minus 4r square r square. This is a minus b whole square will give you this 4r4 minus 12r square r square. So I am getting 9r4 8r square r square. So I am getting r square as 8 by 9 capital R square. So when r square I am taking 8 by 9 r square, then the value of d square v upon dr square will be less than 0. So if this is less than 0, this is the case of a maximum. So if I am telling this is maximum, you need to prove that 8 by 27 volume of sphere should be equivalent to volume of cone. So if I'll talk about when I am putting r square this, I am getting this. Now let's suppose if I'll talk about what is the value of h if r square is this. H is what? H is r plus r square minus r square. So r plus r square minus 8 by 9 r square. So what I am getting? R plus r square by 9. So r plus r by 3, I am getting 4 by 3r. So the value of h is 4 by 3r. So now if I'll talk about volume of cone is what? 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1 by 3 pi, the value of r square is this, value of h is this. So what I am getting? 8 by 9 r square, 4 by 3 r. So I am finally getting 8 by 27, 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now this is rs, radius of sphere. So 8 by 27, which is volume of sphere. So volume of cone is equivalent to 8 by 27 volume of sphere. Now come to the next question, 24th. In question number 24, they are saying, show that the right circular cone of least curved surface and given volume has an altitude equal to root 2 times the radius of the base. So basically we need to prove this also, that height, altitude will be root 2 times of radius. Okay. If I'll talk about R and H will be the height of the cone. So if I'll talk about the volume of the cone, then it will become 1 by 3 pi r square h. So the value of h is 3v upon r square 1 by 3 pi r square h, if I am saying. So the value of h is this. H is pi r square will come here and this will be 3v. Now, okay. What we need to do, we need to prove that, show that the right circular cone of least curved surface area. To show least curved surface area. So least curved surface area of cone will be what? Let's suppose S I am taking. So this is pi RL. If I'll talk about least curved surface area. So pi R, L can be written as R square plus H square, because everybody is aware that L square is equivalent to R square plus H square. So L is under root R square plus H square. Now pi R, this is given to you. If this is given, volume is given, use this. So r square, and this will become 9v square upon pi square r4. So this is by 1 given condition. So what I am getting? I am getting, while taking LCM, I am finally getting as, now see, firstly what I am doing, pi r, take the LCM, pi square r4. So I am getting pi square r6, 9v square. So pi r, this is pi square r6 plus 9v square. So I am getting pi r square. Pi will become cancel out, r will become cancel out. I am getting 1 r. So basically 1 upon r, pi square r6 9v square. So this is your S. Right now I have not calculated first derivative. Now ds by dr will give you, apply the quotient rule, because this upon this with respect to r I want to do. So r, if I am taking as it is, 1 upon root will be 1 upon 2 root pi square r6 plus 9v square. Again take the derivative of this, so you will be getting pi square will remain same. This will become 6 pi square r5 and this will become 0. After that minus is given, derivative of r is 1, so you will be getting pi square r6 plus 9v square. So you will be getting this. Root x means 1 upon 2 root x, then the chain rule upon r square. So after solving you will be getting 3 pi square r6 minus pi square r6 minus 9v square upon r square into pi square r6 plus 9v square. So after that you will be getting 2 pi square r6 minus 9v square upon r square under root pi square r6 plus 9v square. So I am getting 2 pi square r6 minus 9v square, then r square pi square r6 plus 9v square. Now equate ds by dr with 0. So I will be getting 2 pi square r6, this denominator will become 0, so which is equivalent to 9v square. So I am getting r6 as 9v square upon 2 pi r square. Okay, and if I'll calculate the double derivative, d square s upon dr square at r6 is equivalent to 0, so definitely I will be getting 0. So you need to solve it yourself. After getting this, what you need to do, you need to prove that h is equivalent to root 2r. So if R6 is 9V square upon 2 pi square, H is what? 3V upon pi R square. So you will be getting 3 pi R square 2 pi square R6 upon 9 under root. So this is under root means 1 by 2. So I'm getting 3 upon pi R square. This is root 2 pi R3 upon 3. So I am finally getting root 2R, which is equivalent to H is equivalent to 2R, and the curved surface area is minimum. Now come to the question number. Now if I'll talk about question number 26, if I'll talk about question number 26, what I want to say, okay, 25 and 26 are basically same. So if I'll talk about question number 26, what will be your question? That in question number 26 they are saying, show that the semi-vertical angle of a right circular cone of given surface area and maximum volume is sine inverse 1 by 3. So basically what they want to say, let's suppose this will be your cone, and here cone is given, and this is height, this is angle theta, this is your slant height, and this will be your radius. Now R, H and L be the radius, height and the slant height of a cone. This cone is given to you. Now volume will be V and S will be the surface area we are taking, and theta be the semi-vertical angle of the cone. Now given that surface area of a cone will be, surface area of cone if I'll talk about, pi r square plus pi r L. So that means S is equivalent to pi r square plus pi r L. They are saying we need to prove that semi-vertical angle is theta is sine inverse minus 1 by 3. This is given that surface area of the cone is given, and we need to show volume is maximum for the cone. So this thing you need to do 1 by 3, and this will be your slant height. Okay. So S is pi r square. So here S minus pi r square will give you pi r L. So L will be S minus pi r square upon pi r I am getting. So we'll use it. Now what you need to do, if I'll talk about sine theta, do remember sine theta is what? P upon H. We can write R upon, this is L. So R upon L. Okay. So this will use it later on. Either we need to convert R in terms of L or L in terms of R. So that we'll get the value of theta. Now volume of cone is given 1 by 3 pi r square H. What you need to do? 1 by 3 pi r square H. H can be written as L square minus R square. So if I am writing this, volume will be 1 by 3 pi r square. The value of L is given to you by 1. So we can write by 1. This will be S minus pi r square upon pi r raised to the power square minus r square. So what you will be getting? You will be getting, we need to minimize the volume of a cone. So if I want to minimize the volume of the cone, 1 by 3, firstly we'll solve this. So I am getting as S minus pi r square minus pi square r4, and this will become what? Pi square r square. This is whole under root. So I am getting V as pi square upon 3, under root will become pi r, and this will become S minus pi r square upon square minus pi square r4. So volume will become, this will become cancel out, 1 is left. So I am getting r by 3 After solving, I am getting s square plus pi square r4 minus 2s pi r square minus pi square r4. So after that, v is r by 3 s square minus 2s pi r square. So v is 1 by 3. Okay, if I'll take r here, so this will become r square. So finally what I am getting? R square s square minus 2s pi r4. I have taken r inside, under root is given, so it will become r square. So after getting this, v will be this. So if v is this, instead of, now I want to take the first derivative, root is given. So what I can do squaring both sides. Squaring both sides will help you. So v square, we can take this function as z. Now the function is 1 by 9. Now this will be easy for you. Even in the earlier questions, I have not taken that squaring both sides. It will help you to take the first derivative easily and the second derivative. Because in the previous question, that second derivative is too complicated sometimes. So you can apply this way also. Now this is your z function. Now you will take the derivative dz with respect to r. Now z is given 1 by 9 r square s square minus 2s pi r4. Now dz by dr will give you 1 by 9 2rs, 2s pi will remain same and this will be 4r cube. So I am getting ds by dr 1 by 9 2r, sorry this is s square minus 8 pi s r cube. Now dz by dr, which is equivalent to 0. So what you will be getting? 1 by 9 2r s square minus 8s pi r cube. So you will be getting, this will become 0. 2r s square 8s pi r cube. So 2 4s are, s will become 1, s will become cancel out, r will become cancel out, this is 2. So what I am getting, this is s 4 pi r square. So I am getting this, so we'll use it. Now calculate d square z upon dr square. So I am getting 1 by 9 2 s square minus 8s pi 3 r square. So I am getting 1 by 9 2s square minus 24 s pi r square. So d square z upon dr square. Put the value of s. So while putting the value of s, I am getting 32 pi square r4 minus 96 pi square r4, because s is 4 pi r square. So d square z upon dr square will give you 1 by 9 minus 64 pi square r4, which is less than 0 when s is equivalent to 4 pi r square. So volume is, if z is maximum, then v square is also maximum. So maximum when s is equivalent to 4 pi r square. So now if I'll talk about surface area of cone. Surface area of cone is what? Pi r square plus pi rl. You are aware? Why I am doing this? I'll tell you. Put the value of s. This will become 4 pi r square plus pi rl. So from here, dividing both sides by pi r. Divide both sides by pi r. So you will be getting what? You will be getting 4r, r plus l. So from here, the value of l is 3r. Now this l is equivalent to 3r. I am using where sine theta is equivalent to r by l. So can we write r upon 3r 1 by 3. So from here the value of theta is sine inverse 1 by 3, which I need to prove it along with the volume is maximum.